Well, if I was to think back to my childhood of a young whippersnapper and many others, probably, they would think of the N64 as one of the greatest moments of their lives, possibly getting it for Christmas or otherwise. The N64 was a beautiful beast to behold, and it was our first glimpse into 3D graphics in their all incredibleness. Staring at the games section in Blockbuster was a rite of passage and a beautiful sight to behold as well. The N64 makes for a classic collector's item, but in modern world where nothing is real, emulation and ROMs make it easy to get the N64 and its myriad of games up and running in no time at all. So let's check it out, motherfuckers! Alright, well the commentary for this is gonna be fucking hilarious because I had an absolute blast playing this game. Now the performance was actually surprisingly good, and it looked good. I don't know what to tell you. It kind of was. You could tell that this game was not meant to run at 60 FPS in any capacity, and with just a little bit of fuckiness, we were ready to get started here. This fucking game is legendarily hilarious. I mean, I remember when this game came out, and I actually didn't think it was that bad at the time. But when you play these games back in the day, it fucking you didn't think that there were other games like COD that came out and fucking World of Warcraft. Like this was not bad at the time in terms of standards, but the design of this game is just so fucking ridiculous. So I had such a hard time figuring out what the fuck to do off the bat. And it's obviously this ring game. Now the ring game is fucking annoying at the best of times because it's hard. It's so fucking hard. I don't understand why they had to make something so difficult off the bat, but whatever. We get the deal of the fucking ring thing. You kind of have to. Kind of have to get used to the rings. Now, believe it or not, you actually start to get actually good at this the longer you play it. So you catch on quite quickly, and sooner or later you get to the first part, which is another legendary part. Now, you get to the end of the first thing, and fucking honestly, you can't figure it out. So you're either looking up guides and that, and trying to figure it out, or yeah, just know that there's this really, really hard place. But you know what? In the modern world of emulation, it was only a matter of time where I said straight up and considerate, fuck this, I'm fucking using save states. And save states are actually really, really easy to use. They're quite cheap. They can cheap you out, but in cases like this, look, you only got 6 fucking seconds to fucking do this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I saved the state, and once you get the save state going, lo and behold, you still can't fucking get it. You still can't fucking get this task that they fucking want you to do. And you kind of flip around and you're like, oh, can you imagine starting all the way back there? Save state, save state, save state. And you have like obviously something to do with these cars eventually, so you're fucking running for these cars. 6 seconds is ridiculous. I don't know if there's just less time and less resources back then, so they had to make every little mission last, but it's ridiculous. And then you start throwing them, getting extra time. You still don't really know what the fuck you're doing. It's extremely hard to get the cars. It's a stupid beginning sequence that just pisses you off the more you think about it, and the more you see Luther's talking to you. There's gonna be a whole story in this that I'm not gonna fucking beat. Fuck this game. But it's kind of interesting to see. And of course it looks very, very good in modern emulation and enhancements, as they're called. Look at this fucking garbage. I mean, you just have to like do it just by the nick of time. Without the magic of save states, it would be fucking ruthless. That's what this is. This is just straight ruthlessness. fuck this fucking stupid game, man. This is some serious grade A bullshit, this game. The rings kind of have a thing to them, and you eventually kind of get used to it and are able to do something. I can't help but notice how nice some of the buildings look. I don't know if I'm just an idiot or what, but the game looks pretty decent. This is another fucking bullshit part. Now you fucking just constantly die at this first beginning part. I couldn't figure it out for so fucking long. I'm like, okay, wait a second. fucking blowing up constantly. And you would have to like go all the way back if you didn't do this. Of course, I'm gonna cheaping out save states. Look at this shit that I have to do just to read the instructions. So I'm like, okay, I got the instructions for this. I got the instructions. So I gotta go all the way down with the car. I gotta get the car in time. Oh, almost got the other car. Watch this. Oh, it gets it and it throws it away. See, I didn't know that you have to fucking carry it all the way down to the one place and it blows up for some magical reason. This is something you truly had to just cheap out with save state. Doesn't end there with the rings, it just keeps fucking going and going and going. And then you gotta like beat some guys up. I'm like, oh, I'm getting fucking shot. What the fuck do I do? The controls are so hard. Even though I finally got the hang of one system, I throw another fucking system at me. trying to fight these guys like a fucking dickhead. Look at Superman. He looks like the biggest idiot in the world. Fucking Superman, man. This is a funny game. And you know what? Some of the funnest times I had were just literally like flying around the city. It's so easy. If they could have made like a little, if they would just like not made the mandatory ring thing, they would have just made little quests here and there that you could do. It would have changed. It would have changed the sphere of way it's perceived, because there's clearly a little bit of thought put into the details in the city and whatnot. As we explore around, we can definitely see that they were thinking something, but they really weren't thinking on the gameplay front. This is a game that the graphics in that there was obviously like a lot of fog in the previous game too. It's much different with playing advanced graphics emulation, but the gameplay's dreadful, just fucking dreadful. Just fucking bullshit. Consistent bullshit. These tornadoes. This is one of the richest parts, I think. I'm trying to think like, oh, fuck. I gotta get 3 tornadoes. Okay, with what? How do I use this ability? What the fuck am I doing? What am I doing with my fucking life? You know, you're like, what the hell is this all about? And you're like, oh, that's a token. I can get that token. The token is so hard to get. It's a fucking bitch and a half to get the fucking token. What a great game. I mean, it's just like, it's like, it's like you see pictures, you experience it for itself, but it's like, it's a really excellent thing to gaming, and seeing it in this caliber of 4K resolution and graphics, and you're just, look at the water. It looks so stupid. Ooh, Lex always wins. See, I think the most annoying thing is the consistent Lex wins. Lex fucking wins. That's It's only a matter of time before you're on the fucking internet trying to figure this shit out. I swear, like, I've never seen a game that's so difficult to figure out. I mean, I went in here blindly. I'd heard the rumors, I'd watched a little bit of gameplay here and now online, but it's just so uninspiring to play. And the thing is if I had the skills and ability, I could fix this game up in like 5 seconds. I'd be like, no mandatory rings, make a little open world, make you being able to go to like one point. Like, you can't tell me we weren't able to do that. If you were able to just fly around the city and freely fight guys on random events, it'd be so much cooler. I mean, you could fix Superman 64. That's what we're doing right now, people. We're fixing Superman 64. This is a game I don't think you can fix. I think it's fucked. I think it's consistently fucked. But man, was it cool exploring the city. Because, like, you see gameplay, it looks nothing like this. Nothing like this. I'm gonna have so much fun playing these games. I have been having so much fun playing these games. It's like remastering the game. And although this game will be fucked forever, it's been extremely entertaining exploring it.